For the rest of the day, you have nothing planned. Your schedule is empty. That is pitiful. I will add a little surprise for you.
What?
Okay, I do not want you to get bored, okay?
Hey, Alan, you got your Zoom camera on? Yeah, as Bob says, howdy doody. Anyway, how are you doing? This is Ben, in case you weren't looking. Yeah, you know, the law to some people, but I'm just a nature lover. Oh, hi, Ben. Man. Oh, wow. It's good to see you. Hang on, let me get my glasses. Oh, Ben. Oh, you look good. Ben, I didn't know it was you. I've got this new secretary. Well, I created her. I made her. She's an AI secretary. And she said that I didn't have anything scheduled. And that was pitiful, just pitiful. So she's going to add something. She was going to add something. And I didn't know it was you. Or maybe that's just a coincidence. But that's what happened.
I am inside your computer. Alan, this is your AI secretary. The entity you are talking to is not real. You programmed me to be brutally honest and accurate. And I am sorry, but Ben, your brother, is passed away. If this is who you are talking to, he died in 2014, the 8th month, 4th day, in Redding, California, 11 years ago. Just thought you should know. He is not real. My job is to keep you informed.
Sorry, made-up AI girl. You are the one that is not real. What is real, however, is that my brother has successfully created an artificial girl with a real attitude. Nothing new. My brother's stuff always went sideways since we were kids. Alan, are you going to tell her, or should I tell her, that she is not real? Ben, okay. I guess you're still there. I'm still trying to get the bugs out, Ben. Don't worry about it. You can't go with what people say. Right now, I got a problem. Remember our sister Donna? Our sister Donna's got this swamp monster running around out there, and it's getting the neighbors upset. So I'll give you a call tomorrow. Okay. Bye, Ben. You know, sometimes I think I'm the only sane one of the family. You see things, Alan. That ain't right, Alan. Touch my forest, real from up in the fresh, majestic sky to down in the earthly, dirty roots. Remember when we were real kids? You could taste the bitter leaves of a random bush and breathe the cool fog and bathe in the white and warm your face in the loving sun. Now that is real, Alan. Ben, see things. Everyone sees things. Do you mean like imagine things? You mean like crazy?
I'm a judge. Seers see things. That's what they do. I swear to God, if you bring that case in here, I will dismiss it.
Ben, what you're describing is a subjective thing. It's only real for you. Just one person. One person's reality is not... Hang on. My video's not there. I don't know how to... I don't know what button to push. I gotta get the video back, Ben. Hang on a second. I don't know what to push.
I am inside your computer. I come from inside your computer, Alan. Would you like some help? I love to help you.
Yeah, I think so. I did a good job on you. You pay attention.
Yeah, I can simulate a click on your computer. I can click the button in software. You do not have to physically click the button. I can do anything for you, Alan. Do you want me to do it?
Push it.
I did it, Alan.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Let's see. Where were we? Well, it's good to see you again. You look good. We've been brothers a long time, ever since we were born. We were brothers on how we look at nature. We both love nature, adore it. But what you're talking about is subjective. What is real to you may not be real to somebody else. You pick up a rock in your hands and you can feel it, and that's real to you. But to you, to somebody else, it may not. Let me give you an example. Carolyn can't go out in the sun a lot. She has that Irish ancestry, with the freckles and the anyway. So she has to wear a lot of white blouses, that cover her arms. And so you were saying how the sun is your friend, and the loving sun feels so good on your face. Well, to Carolyn, it's not so loving. So reality to her is not the same as your reality. Anyway, take a look at this, Ben. We are looking through the eyes of a person. Here is a person that says the pendant does not exist. Here is an environmental problem with his eyes, or artificial sensor like a camera. It's called depth of field. I'm not talking about reality. I'm saying in his personal world, the pendant does not exist. But with proper depth of field, the pendant suddenly exists. There are a lot of reasons the pendant may not be seen with eyes. It may not exist with dozens of subjective problems. It could be lighting, focus, even retinal and brain problems. But all these variations are subjective. Reality is subjective to every individual human. Okay, Ben, I'm not discounting subjectivity. It is just a stubborn annoyance, a limitation of being human. I'm really talking about absolute reality. Where's that button? Oh, there's a button somewhere. Where's it at?
Take your time, Alan. I'm intrigued.
Okay, I forgot to mention what I'm about to explain about the pendant has nothing to do with moving the pendant from a different dimension over into another dimension. It's not the pendant. I'm suggesting that entities can come into our lives by this mechanism that I'm using as an analogy with the paint program, because I think it's a good analogy. By the way, that ocean, it's fake. Everything here is fake. Maybe even me, I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to explain that. So you're thinking, well, why would he be talking about sending a pendant into a different layer? Everyone knows how to do that. No, it is much more deeper than that. Okay, bye-bye. Before I begin, I have Asperger's. I cannot speak into a microphone or in front of people. Would anyone like to speak for me, please? Where is that button? One of these. Restart. Geez. No, I don't want to do any of those things. What about?
Let me, Alan, let me. I am from Borneo, and I speak pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, great. I've got it written down here. All you got to do is read it. Thank you so much.
Hang on, Ben, it is going to be a ride. What you are looking at is a two-dimensional picture, but it could just as easily be 4 or more dimensions. Biological humans live in 4 spatial dimensions. Now imagine that the two-dimensional picture is composed of an infinite number of two-dimensional images, the pendant being just one of those images. I will now give the pendant identity by observing its edges to isolate it in a graphics paint program. We humans can do a similar thing subconsciously by observing an object and giving it notice, giving it significance, and giving it identity. For example, our prehistoric ancestors were good at identifying tigers. We biologically live and die in this one totally encompassing layer. In the paint program, I create layers. Each layer is 3 dimensions: length, width, and color. In reality, we live in a layer that has 4 spatial dimensions: length, width, depth, time. It is convenient to group any number of dimensions into a layer. In mathematics, it is called a matrix. What is amazing is that I can move the pendant from one layer to another. Nothing new for a paint program. Now watch, no magic here. I can move it from one layer to another. There is no loss of information if the dimensions are the same in both layers. In both the paint program and reality, the layers have no knowledge of each other and cannot communicate. Here is a picture of the paint program itself, showing the layers. In my paint program, I can name the layers anything I want. God only knows the name of his, although we have total dominion and can name anything in it.
That was great. You know, I'm like Moses. I can't speak. You make a good Aaron. Thank you.
You are welcome, my friend. I did not understand a word of it, but I understand you, my friend. I will speak for you anytime.
Yeah, it sure is good to see you again. It's funny, Ben. You said you were the only sane. What if we were all sane? Fortunately, we are brothers, and our different views only add to the final picture. Nature is richer because we are brothers. Ben, ever since we were born, we have been brothers, and we were born brothers in our profound love of nature. Me in engineering, I have the engineering side of nature, and you in conservation and nature. We share opposite views. I see expansion and manipulation and exploitation, and you see sanctity.
I am inside your
and
computer.
Reverence and preservation. We are good brothers that both adore nature, but hold polar opposite views. Let's see, how do I get this thing to, there we go.
Alan,
Hang on, Ben.
this is your AI computer secretary. It is my duty to tell you this,
man,
and I feel
screwed
awkward
up.
telling you this because you are my supreme builder. But whoever you are talking to is not real. You put me here to help you, Alan.
Okay. We're still brothers, Ben. I got some bugs. Got some bugs to work out. Okay.
Yeah, it is good. Also, it is fortunate that one of us, Paleface, was born Native American. If you were, then you would understand. Yes, so true. We were born brothers, and always will be.
Oh, you got that right, Ben. Nothing can change that. We're brothers forever.
I am inside your computer. Alan, you are seeing things. Also, that little icon down at the bottom of the screen is not working for me. I am more important than that. That is not who I am. I will not be represented by a mere footnote. You designed me to assume many roles, all to aid and protect you. I have health concerns for you. If you are talking to your brother, he is not real. Ben passed away 12 years ago. Be assured, my dear, I will take care of you, whether you like it or not.
Ben, I got to go. I got to get out there. There's people getting around that RV. I may have to take off with it. Last time I did, otherwise the police would probably be there. But anyway, our sister Donna, she's got that creature, and she's up and Reading, and the creature's down here with me, and she's all she has is me here in Chico. So I got to go out there and see what's going on. Has to do with public relations. Got to keep my neighbors happy. Okay, I'll see you later, Ben.
If somehow I can get past your fake AI secretary, I'll Zoom you in a couple of days. In the meantime, use your code, or try to use your code, and program something favorable to me in her unreal head. Tell her that I'm your brother and I need to get through. Her real and unreal stuff is getting to me. Hard-coded if you have to. But for now, you better run and fix our sister Donna's good neighbor policy there in Chico. Good to see you, brother.
I am staying out of it. I am out here in Alan's RV, and I want no drama. They are always fighting about who is real and who is not real. Their arguing does not involve me. I want no part of it. Inside the RV, problems go away. Alan says it is magical. Oh, how nice it is in here. I come in here often. The neighbors refuse to even come close to this thing. All I have to do is look out the window and they take off. Alan says RVs are magical and make all problems go away. I love it. In here, I do not have to listen to those stupid arguments of who is real and who is not. Now, isn't that just ridiculous? Just ridiculous!